Hey everybody, welcome to an exciting toy unboxing and review. Today we have something pretty freaking cool that I'm excited about. We're going to open up a NECA action figure, which are always fantastic. And of course it is Pennywise from It, but not just any Pennywise from It NECA figure. We have this GameStop exclusive. They had both in there the other day, but I thought, wow, this one is way cooler than the basic one. The basic one's nice, but wait till you see this puppy. So first things we're going to notice is this particular one has a nice lenticular cover, which creepy Pennywise face, and of course behind the balloon. And that just right away makes this a standout piece. And of course, the boxes for these figures are every bit as cool as the figures themselves. And, you know, it's really nice all the way around. We got some nice display over there. And I'll show you the back in just a second so you'll start getting some of the idea of what's different. I'm just saving the good stuff for last. It was a little bit pricier than usual, but $5 extra for an exclusive. Okay, my box isn't in the greatest shape either, but again, the front cover will still display nicely, the sides and everything. So, you know, you're usually not going to look at the bottom too much. And of course, with the back, you're going to start getting an idea. Yes, it has Georgie's arm. Yes, this is a much bloodier Pennywise. He does have the balloon. I can't remember if the other one has the balloon or not, but I know it had the boat and not the arm. But come on, the arm is a way cooler accessory, especially for collecting all these, because then I can even have Jason Voorhees dealing with an arm, you know? So why not? All right, now let's open this up. Of course, as usual, you got the opening box here, the little kind of book-style thing, and a nice look at what they've shot of the figure. I do wish they would make more background pieces. I like the accessory kits they put out, but I want backgrounds. And of course you get this really sweet, bloody, scary face. You get all this extra blood all around his mouth. Georgie's arm in there. Of course, a couple of extra hands, which is one complaint I will have, and I'll tell you in a minute. Now you got it. Now he gets to punch you in the shoulder because you looked. And of course he has the I Love Dairy balloon, which, did the balloon actually say that in the movie? I don't quite recall, but my memory just may be making me think otherwise. All right, so let's get in here and let's see what the actual figure looks like. And I'm sure if it's up to NECA's standards of quality, as it usually would be, it's gonna be a really cool figure. Except for the hands, so which we'll talk about, like I said. So I just have an issue with that. It's not them specifically, it's just, you know, different people do different things. Ah, nice. And of course, you can always put these in the box pretty easy if you're careful about how you take things out. So that's very nice. We do have some tape over Georgie's arm. Let's see if I can get that out without, there we go. We'll look at each piece individually here once I kind of get everything out. The balloon is nice. This is a little bit posable, it seems. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but we'll find out if it's meant to be or not. And I do like that he comes with jazz hands, although I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick to the hands that are on there because I don't like the pegs being on the body and not, there we go, being on the hands themselves, because it makes it darn near impossible to actually change those hands out. I've had a real hard time with some of my Jasons. Whereas something like the Bandai Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars figures, the hands, the pegs are built into the hands, and it's much easier to put those tiny pegs into the wrist holes than to peg the hand, so. And yes, there's all kinds of jokes to be made, but I'm saving those for drunken movie night. All right, so here we are. We've got this. Look at that face. Look at that beautiful face. He's been eating. That's really cool. Of course, you have some great shoulder articulation, some great elbow. Is it double jointed? It looks like a double jointed elbow, so you can get some really nice bends in there. You do have an articulated wrist for some up and down movement. You know, if he wants to give you some extra fun, happy, you know, because he's a clown. They like to make people happy. The joints are not that stiff. He actually moves around pretty darn well. I do bet the heads are pretty good, but I'm going to keep that head on for now because I really like it. He has some nice waist articulation. He can even bend forward and back a bit. The legs do come out to the side. They move around pretty nice. Double jointed knee. That's really great. Do have a little bit of ankle articulation, but it does not seem that the ankles themselves twist. You're going to have to twist it up here just under the knee. See how he stands? Oh, he stands super easy, so that's really cool. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Let's look at this head. That's a nice head. I will eventually put this one on, but right now, I just want to appreciate him the way he is because I'm totally going to set him up with the balloon and the arm. So hopefully the heads go on easy. And then, of course, here are the hands. Turn them over so you can see them. Cool. And we have the nice little Georgie arm. that hand looks a little big for a kid's hand, but whatever. And they got some great detail and gore going on in the actual tear there. I really appreciate that. I wish these things were around when I was an actual kid. I would have loved this kind of stuff. I do wish they'd make like the other characters though, so you can actually have them face off against the nemesis or something. Not necessarily in this, that'd be a lot of kids to have to buy, but you know, if you actually like made a Heather Langenkamp, you know, a Nancy for Freddy or something like that, make a Tommy Jarvis for Jason. So that hand goes in his hand really well. I guess I should do that so he can, hi. All right, now let's get the balloon in here. There's a little tiny hole, I think you can see that, yep. And I bet you this goes in pretty easy actually. I may have spoke too soon. Well, it's getting in there. It's a tight fit. Oh God, and I'm bending this up like, okay, so this part is definitely a little tricky. I feel like once you get this in there, you'll be able, oh, it's stripping the plastic off the bottom. That's not good. That's really not good. There's a big old strike against it. Unless I was just forcing it at a bad angle. No, it's really, there we go, okay. Yeah, you're gonna lose a little bit of that plastic, and I guess you're gonna have to get this to just the right angle for it not to be leaning over. Okay, good, good, good. And I mean, it is meant to bend and all that, so that's pretty cool. And of course you can, if you really want to, get this right in his face. Oh, that's so cool. Woo. So there's a guy I love to follow on Instagram, OsgoodOrbit. He does a lot of pop photography and stuff, and the backgrounds he comes up with are fantastic. I wish I had the creativity for backgrounds because I would love to do some really cool photos with this figure, which I might have to do. Granted, I would put those on the Drunken Movie Night thing there. I like the sculpting and the molding. The blood splatter on here is really, really nice. Looks like some excellent paintwork all the way around. The shoes are looking good. Oh, he's got a hole in his crotch. That's weird. Or at least a dent, I guess, from getting kicked. Hello, Georgie. We all float down here. So yeah, this was an awesome movie. This is an awesome figure. I think I actually do want the regular one too, but I'm very, very glad that I got this super sweet version. And even with all the accessories, oh yeah, he stands up mighty nice. That's gonna look great on a desk. All right, well, there you guys go. That is the GameStop exclusive Pennywise the Clown NECA action figure. Now, you definitely got to let me know what you think about this one, and you definitely got to let me know what kind of NECA figures would you like to see that they do make or don't make. What kind of figures would you like to see me open on the channel? Because, you know, mystery subscription boxes are becoming a rare thing these days. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and geek out with me in the comments. Tell me what your favorite aspect of this one is, if you prefer this over the regular, all that kind of stuff. I love to hear what you guys have to say, and I may even read and answer your comments on a future vlog, because I kind of do that on occasion now. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button, give me that good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And I guess I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go open up some more stuff and float down here. See you all later.